My name is Kate and I picked my NFL team out of a basket. It's game day! Go Jags! Yeah, our outfits look really cool too.
Outfits?
Are they outfits?
Uniforms.
The uniforms.
Your costumes are cute.
The uniforms are pretty sick. So we're in Ohio for a housewarming party. They're not gonna play the Jags game, so now I gotta figure out a different way to at least keep up with what's going on. What was your suggestion?
Download the ESPN app.
What will that tell me? At least the score? Okay, I guess we'll try that. That sucks. My first game as a fan. I can't even watch. Whatever. So I was watching the highlight reel and the conversation that just happened, I'm really mad I wasn't recording. So we are just gonna redo the conversation because this is like one of my proudest moments. And it's only been 12 days of being a Jags fan. Brett walks in the door and I said, I was watching the highlight reel. I said, offensively, we didn't look half bad. It looked like we struggled defensively.
And I said, what did you notice about the defense where they struggled?
And so I told him, I said, it really just looked like their coverage wasn't good. To then what Brett says is, that's what Tim said. So for the record, I can watch a highlight reel and I can tell you what I think is wrong. And I wasn't wrong. And he didn't text me yet anything. I did it on my own. I'm learning. So I think I can officially say I'm a Jags fan because I did set my home screen on my tablet to the Jags schedule. Was it secretly so I always know when the Jags games are? Totally not. Anyway, let me tell you what I thought about the game. One fun fact that I did not actually know is that preseason means nothing to player stats, which kind of sucks. So you have Cam Little, who kicked a 70-yard field goal, record-breaking. Doesn't count for anything, doesn't actually break the record because it was done during preseason. Unfortunately, the Jags did go on to lose the game. It was 31-25. The offense side seemed pretty good. It was just defensively, it seemed they weren't quite making the tackles they should have. Now, that's not to say they didn't do horribly because they did have 2 sacks, which is when they tackle the quarterback while he still has the ball. Unfortunately, they did miss a 2-point conversion after their first touchdown. They did successfully have a field goal kick after their second touchdown. On a positive note, we did see Travis Hunter play on both sides of the ball. He played 10 snaps offensively and 8 defensively. Like I said, I wasn't able to watch the game, so that's about all I have for my notes. The next preseason game is on Sunday. Since we'll be in the state of Florida, though the game isn't in Florida, I'm hoping I will be somewhere that I can watch the game actually, but if not, no worries. So follow along to see if I survive this season with the Jags. See you next time. Bye.